Hi everyone, my name is Rose, and this is going to be an intro for Beauty A to Z 2023. This is either the second or the third time I'm doing it. I can't remember. I know I did it last year, but I can't remember if I did it here before. But I said I was going to do it again, and I'm doing it again. So I'm really excited to get started. This is a Fantastic Ladies collaboration project. I'm going to have the Google Doc thing that has everyone's name in the description box and stuff, and a lot of information is going to be in the description box. So look there. A lot of so you basically put an item to every letter of the alphabet. A lot of the things I put in here are easy products because I'm going to be moving this year, and I'm going to mention when I get to each project. I'm going to mention if I want to use it before I move, kind of thing. Which I was going to be moving in April, but now I think it got pushed to May. Is that the one after? Yeah, May. So it got pushed back a month, which kind of makes me happy because I can push out more products before I move. So I'm excited. So let's just get started with all the items, and starting next time, I'm gonna do it how I did last year. Is I'm just gonna update on products that I have progress in. But here, since this is the intro, I'm gonna tell you all the items, which is so many items. So yeah, and I'll probably mention that every update that I'm only updating on things I have progress in. That way, I don't have to talk for ever just to mention a whole bunch of products I'm not using, kind of thing. So yeah, first for A, I have the Pacifica, Pacifica Beauty, or Pacifica. I don't know if it's just Pacifica. Pacifica, alight clean foundation, in the shade 38 NF, which is the lightest shade. My goal with this is to use it 30 to 40 times. I'm not wearing it today. I'm going to wear it more during the summertime, because I can't use powder on top of this. It just looks so cakey. I have to work in small bits because it can look very heavy on me. So that's why this foundation is not my favorite, but I can make it work. And I like to try to use a bit of this every summer. So last year I just used it along with a foundation, along with a primer that was in a project. I think it was the primer, one of the primers I was in. But this year I'm actually put it in a project instead of just using it alongside a primer. So yeah, 30 to 40 uses. I like to do ranges so that I could do an easier number and then a harder number and really push for the harder number. But if I get really sick of it, I can do the easier number kind of thing. So yeah. Next for B is the BH Cosmetics Beautiful Barcelona. I just want to use this 20 times. I haven't used it in so on, over a year probably. I don't remember how I feel about it. Probably 2 years. I probably haven't used this in 2 years. I don't think I've really used it since this was in Project 10 used it, which was 2 years ago. There is one shade gone because I wasn't using that shade, and I was trying to see how easy these were to move around, because I was thinking about maybe doing palette surgery and combining a couple, but they were very cracky. So yeah, this is what this looks like. Which I'm not wearing this palette at all today, but I just want to use it 20 times. So if I do a look with this, I use one shade, I'm gonna count one use. If I do a look and use 3 shades, it's gotta be one use. A look where I even reach into the palette is just one use. But if I do use some on my eyes and then use something on my cheeks, and that's 2 uses. That's how I've been doing it. I put palettes. I've been trying to put palettes into projects starting last year, and I found this really works for me. I can use stuff more, and yeah, I'm really excited to use this again and refamiliarize myself with this palette, because this palette I grab it all the time to use as a mirror, but I haven't touched the eyeshadows in forever. That's why it has this, because I keep pulling it in and out, so it got scratched up a little bit. Okay. Next for C is a tiny little thing. There's 2 of these in this project. But yeah, this is for C. This is a little charcoal clay mask sample, little bubble thing. I think it's only 1 use. It might be 2, but even if it's 2, it might dry out by the time. I think there's only 1 use in this. But this is gonna be another easy thing. I'm gonna hopefully get this done before I move, of course. There's like 2 of these in this project and then 1 more mask that I want that one out, the actual 2 mask, more than these little guys. But like I was like, okay, I want to work on these because I keep forgetting about these. I bought these maybe 2 years ago and I just forgot about them, so I want to like put them in a project. So this is a little chocolate one. So yeah, next is for D, and that's these Biore for your pores deep cleansing pore strips. There's not 8 in here, there's 6. I used it once. There was 8 when I saw it. It was something that like when my sister moved out, she left, and then like when we were cleaning out the bathroom, we like found these, and then I'm like, okay, I can try to use that. I used it once so far, and I tried to use it on my nose and my chin. I think I may have put them upside down because it was like, put the smooth side down. And I was like, one is like shiny smooth and one is like flat smooth, and I don't understand. They're both smooth but in different ways. And so I put the shiny side down because it was like, that's smoother than flat, isn't it? So I think I put it on the right. But I tried it like on my nose and on my chin. I want to try it at least 1 more time that way before I like really. So this is not the easy thing, because if I can use it on my nose and my chin, then that's only 3 uses versus like there's 6 strips in here. So like, yeah. But I'm gonna try it 1 more time on my nose and on my chin, because my chin gets like a lot of those like things too. Like my nose is more of a problem, but I also get like that like right here too. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna try to use these up, and then there will be one less thing that is in the bathroom taking up space. Next is for E, and that's the other mask that was in the little. These came as a duo like thing that I got from Dollar Tree. This is eucalyptus clay mask. They're both clay. This one is like green, so I'm hoping to get these out quickly, but also like the other mask I really want out more, so I need to try to. I haven't masked in a while, so I need to try to get back into masking. Next for F is the Burts Bees 100% natural lip shine in the shade Flutter. This is how flat it is. This is one of 2 lip glosses that are going to be in this project. I think I'm going to work on the other one first. But yeah, it's pretty flat. I think I could get this like 2 to 4 months. I could get this gone. And the other one is about the same progress. So like, yeah, this one and the other lip gloss that's in this project are my 2 oldest lip glosses. Like, I don't even remember how old these were. This one I was gonna work on way sooner, but it got lost for like a year or 2, maybe 2 years. But then I found it like my mom's car. So like, yeah, it got lost for like a long time. I think it was 2 years that I got lost for. Yeah, I think it got lost for like 2 years. So like, I'm ready to work on it and get this used up. Even though this is thicker than the other one's like super thin. The other one's more moisturizing, so that's why I'm gonna work on it. Since it's winter time and it's cold, and I need so much moisture on my lips because my lips are just so dry. Okay, next is for G, and that's the first one of the 3 lotions that I put in this project. I haven't made a line on this. I'm going to work on this more in the summertime, so I may not make a line on it right away. But this is After Sun Moisturizing Gel Cucumber Aloe. It's like really gel-like, and it's probably very old. This is from, does it say where it's from? Spring Water something. When we were cleaning out my mom's car, another thing we just found in there, I'm like, oh, I can use this up kind of thing. So it's like a gel. I'm going to use it in the summertime. Hopefully it works fine just all over my body as like a light moisturizing lotion in the summertime. But if it doesn't, then I'll use it as like on my hands or something. I don't know. I'll find a way to use this if it doesn't work. Maybe I can mix some lotion into it and see if that helps or whatever. It's like, but this is probably very old. So yeah, I'll try to use this baby up. More in the summer though. I have 2 other lotions and those that take priority before that one. So yes. Next is another one of the lotions. This is be first priority. This is broken. I am here. And this is for the H. This is was it Booth? C Booth? I don't know what this is. This is the honey almond firming body lotion. And since this is broken, I'm gonna be putting this, like every month I'm gonna try to put it into a different bottle. Like I'm gonna be using lotion from a one bottle, like a pump bottle, and then every month I'm just pour whatever fits into there, and then I'll make a new line. So yeah, starting pretty high up, but I am hoping to get this done before I move because it's broken and I don't want this like leaking everywhere while I'm moving or anything. So yeah, that's for H, right? Yeah. For I have this first of 3 nail polishes that are in this project, right? First, yeah. This is Iglow nail polish. I got this from like Dollar Tree in a 3-pack. It was a nice taupey brown. I added some purple to it at some point. So yeah, it's like a deep inky kind of grayed out brown mixed with purple, and it's like interesting. It's like more purple than brown though, I would say, but it's like grayed out. But yeah, we're starting right here, and yeah, this is not the first one I'm gonna be focusing on because all 3 of these polishes in this project is to be sidelined to my main focus, which is to be, it's a polish, a bigger polish that I don't like the bottle of. I'm trying to dump it into a smaller polish and like use it from a small bottle or whatever. That's the polish I'm wearing right now, is my main focus one, which is like a mauve purple shade. So yeah, that's my main focus one. So next is for J, and that's this Jordana Sculpting Glow. Since I'm gonna be working on the Pacifica in the summertime, or around the summertime, I'm gonna be also pulling this in because I should get some use on this. This is like super old. The Jordana, the brand got discontinued or whatever. And like, yeah, for J, I have this. My goal is 20 to 30 uses. This is a nice bronzer stick. This is, it rolled all the way down because I've never had to roll it up. Even though I've used it over 60 times, I've never had to roll it up. So maybe I just use so little when I use it. I think that might be the case. But yeah, I'm gonna try to use this a bit in the summertime when I use that foundation. So yeah, and sometimes I use this on my eyes too, as like when I just want something simple, I just put all over my eyes and then put a little inner corner highlight, and then that's like really simple I can do in the summer. I usually just do that in the summer. I don't do it like any other time or whatever. Next is for K, and that's this eye pencil. This is the Wet n Wild Coloricon Kohl liner. This is my last Wet n Wild pencil I have. I had so many at one point, but yeah, this is in Simma Brown now. So shade Simma Brown now, like Simma Down now, but like brown. Yeah, this is a deep brown. I'm not wearing it today because I was like, I could put it in my waterline, but I felt like it was just too dark. Like, for the kind of, I did a very spring look, even though it's like 20, it's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and it feels like 20. So like, I don't know what that is in Celsius. But it's very cold in Celsius. I don't know when, how much, like, I think it's like in the negatives in Celsius. I don't know for sure though. But yeah. So my goal for this is to use it 20 to 40 times. I think this will be a pretty easy project. I've been wanting to reach for it lately. So I just was like, I was struggling with some of these letters. Like K and Q I was struggling with. And so I went and was like, I'll do this one because it's a kohl pencil and I could just throw it in there because kohl is K. So yeah. I'll have this Roman Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Litchi Kohl. I have a goal of 20 uses on this. I love these Roman Juicy Lasting Tints. I just don't really love this color so much. It's too bright. I would like to eventually pan this. But I think 20 use goal is good. I can get some progress on it without having to commit to it for like months and months and months and months. I could just get some good use on it. So next is for M. I have this MAC lipstick that is probably pretty old. This is a Lustre, is in the shade Pretty Please. I am wearing it on top of a lip liner a little bit right now. It's like a sheer. It's very sheer. See, it's like a sheer, sparkly pink, and it kind of just mutes out my lips when I like wear it on its own. I kind of wear it. I can wear it kind of like a lip balm, and like the lip liner I'm currently working with it is like super teeny tiny. That's in my Zodiac Panel Project Pen, which is also Pantastic Ladies. And once that's gone, I'm gonna try to use this like at least once a day as kind of a lip balm thing, and then I'm gonna try to finish this off because look at how low that is. I'm like, I could finish that off. If I don't finish it by the time I move, that's okay. But yeah, my main focus right now is that lip liner. So these lip products probably won't get a lot of use as of right now, but in a month or two, I'm hoping to have that lip liner gone. So yes. Okay, where was I? That was for M. N is this L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in N1 Soft Ivory. I have this. So this is a powder foundation. I am using it as just a pressed powder. I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna take a picture or whatever. But that's where I'm at. I just recently repressed it. I've only used it a couple times since repressing it. But it was like just around the edges. And I would like to finish this off before I move. So yeah, there isn't a lot of product in here. I'm hoping to finish off before I move. Especially since I'm using it as a pressed powder. I have this on top of whatever the foundation I'm wearing today. But yeah, so I'm gonna be really trying to use that one up. So next is O, and that's this, the other lip gloss, which is this CO Bigelow Organics Ripe Blackberry. This is from Bath & Body Works. I don't know how long ago I got this, to be honest. I think I may have gotten this when I was still in school, which I graduated 2012, so that's 10 years ago. This is very old. It still tastes just like blackberries. It's super thin and super moisturizing, and I would totally buy these again. Something from this brand again. I don't know if they still sell these at Bath & Body. I haven't been in a Bath & Body Works in years. But yeah, this is probably gonna see, it's like about the same as this one. I feel this one may have a little more, but I think I'm gonna focus on this one first because it's thin and more moisturizing, so I could just get through it. And probably that'll be about 2 to 4 months is what I'm guessing for that. Next is this e.l.f. stick. This is Prep and Hydrate Balm. I got this in a skincare set. At first I wasn't sure if it was like supposed to be like a primer or like a moisturizer or like whatever. I don't know if I've even used it once though. It's like super teeny tiny. I should I'm gonna tally for this. I'm gonna be tallied for lots of things, but it almost looks like it has shrunk a little bit. I hope that's not the case. So that's how much is there, which looks so small. That looks like, it kind of looks like it shrunk that way. I don't know. Hopefully it didn't. It has kind of sat untouched for like at least a year. But yeah, this is gonna be a primer that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna start using it as soon as the other primer in this project is done, because that's gonna be my main focus, and that's the one I really want to get out before I move. This one, I'm like, if I get it out before I move, that's okay. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna tally. I'm gonna maybe make lines on the paper. There's a couple things that I want, like mark progress with lines maybe. So yeah. And then next is next is for Q, and there's actually, I was having such a hard time with Q. Q was like the last letter I did. And there's one eyeshadow with a cute name. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do, I don't even know if that's the same eyeshadow because I rearranged this. This is the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox. I rearranged this whole palette and I took out like 5 shades. I added like 5 shades from the Blow and Smoke or whatever that other Colourpop palette is called. But yeah, we have pink, we have some grays, and then we have like a cooler tone, and then we have a warmer tone. I am wearing this palette today. I'm only wearing 2 shades. 2 shades, a highlighter on my own corner, and then I'm using a Super Shock. I'm wearing this shade. This is kind of one of the warmer shades. Just all of it as a base, and then I used this one as my little like liner thing that I just put on and blended. I always like a blended liner lately, so yeah. So my goal with this is to use it 20 times, because this was recently in my project and I really wanted to use it more after that. I just haven't gotten a chance, so I'm like, why don't I just put in a project, do a really easy number, and then I can get my more uses on it. So yes. Next is for R, and that's the other primer. This was in my A to Z last year. I think this is the only one that's carrying over. But yeah, see, I made good progress on it last year. But this is the primer I'm using on my face. This is last year's like little lines, and there's where I'm starting. This I really want to finish before I move. So I think it's only gonna be 2 to 3 months. I have been wearing makeup quite a lot, so maybe I could get it done in 2 months. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Next is, for us, is this strawberry mask from Lustre. I had a set of 3 of these at some point. This is the one I gave my sister, and she kind of left it when she moved out. So, like, I'm left with using this up. I want to use this up more than those little samples, but there's where we are. I think it's under 10 uses, probably, to finish this off. So, I just want to use this up. I'm going to try to zoom through the rest of them, because, like, I still have quite a few to talk about, and it's already so long in this video. Okay, next is this little Target Beauty mini nail polish. It's like a pale pink shade, and it's like, yeah. So, finish is my goal. And T for Target, because it doesn't really have a name or anything. No, that's not right. Okay. Oops, sorry, I almost skipped over the letter U because it was like on the side. For you, I have these Ulta Beauty. I get these from the magazine that gets in the mail. But I have 19 of these. Most of them have at least 2. A couple of them probably have 4. I don't know if there's any single perfumes in here. Single, like, one-use ones. But I'm going to tally. This is 19 of them. So I'm going to tally each time I use up one piece of paper. I do have right now one that I've used like one of, and then I still need to use the other side. I don't like reapply perfume throughout the day, so like one paper is like 2 days. So like each time I use up a paper, I'm gonna do it. And if I get more throughout this time of this project, I'm gonna have to be adding them in. But like there's like, I forget about these a lot. So like I feel like I could just blow through these and then I can like use them all up before I move. And if I get a couple more, then there will probably not be as many as like 20 of these. So yeah, there's like so many of these. So I'm super excited to be working on those. But those are like all the current ones I have. So next for me is the other lotion I have. It's here. And this is the Vaseline Intensive Care Aloe Soothe Lotion. So, yeah. Want to finish that. It's very low. Next for W, I have this Web Glow in the Dark polish. It was in a little cheap Target set. It's there. I think I can finish this in a month. It's gonna be really easy. This is the one I'm currently working on with this one that I'm kind of alternating on. I use 3 coats of it. It's like a sheer jelly black. In 3 coats, it kind of looks like something. It's not like absolutely completely sheer, but like it's good. I'm gonna hopefully use that up in a month. Next for X is this Winky Lux blush, because I was struggling with X and now I'm like, oh yeah, I have this rose blush. It will be good because then I can use, when I use the Pacifica foundation, I would need to use creams on top. I can use this blush. My goal is 15 to 20 uses. This is in the shade Tea Time. This is so pretty, but definitely not worth it because have owned it for a little over a year and a couple months, I think. A year and like 2 months maybe. And at 6 months, this started to dry out a little bit, and it's still like it has gotten a little drier, but it's like, yeah, it's not as creamy as it once was, and yeah, so it's kind of a little drier, and it just takes a little bit more warming up, and it kind of takes a little bit more effort to like blend and build up. It kind of is more difficult to apply than it was, and I feel like for $20, it should work more than like 6 months, you know? But yeah, I think I am gonna be trying to get ink line at some point this year, so I may try to see if that makes it a little bit more easier. But yeah, 15 to 20 uses on, see, it kind of looks just patchy there, but like I can like build it up and like make it work. It just takes a little bit of effort. And people say this is super hard to store, but this fits my storage just fine. And yeah. Okay. 2 more items. Yay! Next is for this Y. This is the Milani Avocado Hydrating Eye Cream. I put Y because hydrating has a Y in it. This is pretty low. And this is, right now I'm kind of alternating between 2 eye creams. And this is one of the ones. Apparently these got discontinued, even though I bought this less than a year ago. This whole line got discontinued. I didn't even know I really like this eye cream. I would repurchase again, but apparently it got discontinued because all of the things I like seem to get discontinued. But yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this off, hopefully before I move, but if I don't, it's fine. It's like, it's quite low. And the last, but certainly not least, is for Z, and that's this Miss Spa, the all clear enzyme peel serum thing. My goal with this is just to wear about once a week. As long as I do 3 to 4 times during a month, I'm happy. This says I think I can use it 2 to 3 times. This is my first time trying a acidy thing. Like, it has a HA and BHA. I got these because I got like 3 of these Miss Spa products because Walgreens were having them on clearance for $1.59, and for $1.59 I'm like, I could try one of those acid treatments that people talk about sometimes. And yeah, I've been using it a little bit. I haven't used it a heap ton. I don't know if it really does much, but I'm trying it and putting this in this project. It was just I had hard time finding a Z item and that has a Z in it, so I'm like, I want to try to use this once a week anyways. Just throw it in and do it. So that's all the items. I really need a drink of water to stop talking. So thank you so much for watching, and bye.